Group challenge. First question is for Mr. Steve. Who's the hardest working son?
Man, that is a set-up question. This is a no-win situation for me right here.
Cole's turning it up right now wherever he is.
Yeah. Because they all have their different skill sets, as he said. Steven is obviously up at 4 a.m. every morning. He's a grinder. He sticks it out. I could never do it. Neither could Jesse or Cole. We all talk about how does he sit at that computer all day and stare at it. We couldn't do that. Jesse is so consistent. I mean, like if you tell Jesse be there, he's quiet, just like he is on the show. He's real. I always say he's such a sweet boy. And he's like, Dad, don't say I'm sweet, but he just stays steadfast. Cole works really hard. He'll plant for 48 hours. I mean, he's like me. I'm like, I go really hard and then I'm like this. And so Cole's a lot like that. Braden's probably a lot like Jesse. He's pretty consistent, even keel.
Do you like how the answer's here? And
I can't.
Full circle around.
Up too.
I just can't. I mean,
that's fine. You can.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll tell you this.
Plead the fifth on that one.
I'm a very, very blessed man to work with my 4 sons every day. Of everything through all the pain, struggle, challenges, heartache. At the end of the day, it's all worth it for me. I'm very fortunate.
You've done a great job. You still went way around the bush, and that's okay. But you have done a great job as a father.
Well, thank you.
And somebody that was raised by a single mom, 3 boys, I appreciate what you do and continue to be in your son's life. I really mean that. Steven, your question is Joe Millionaire or McBee Dynasty?
McBee Dynasty all day long. Having my family here with me, filming here at the farm, so much better than dating a bunch of women.
Yeah.
And at the time, whenever I got back from that show, it was actually during harvest, and I was calling home to all these guys who were busting their butts in the combines, and I was like, man, I'm so stressed out. Like, you don't understand. We're working 12-hour days. I'm dating 20 women. I don't even remember their names. And they're like, yeah, tough life. As they're working 16-hour days in the combine, I'm like, it sucks.
Yeah. Is that still a TV show?
No. It was in 2003. It was a giant hit. Did Super Bowl type ratings.
Yeah.
They shelved it, and then they brought it back in 2022 for a spinoff, and it flopped. So
yeah. And just to hit on the same production company that did that,
different. Different.
No.
Okay.
It's a small world in the production world.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Steve, blondes or brunettes?
Oh.
Well, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with blonde.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It runs in the fam.
Yeah.
Same bloodline here.
Blondes. Their mom,
Yeah.
my ex-wife, who I love dearly, and I would never pick another. I mean, give her all the due respect due her, and she's blonde, and so I'd probably be blondes.
There you go. That's a good choice. I'm going brunettes, to be honest with you, man.
Oh,
I'm going
different
brunette.
strokes for different folks, right?
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Steven, so I'm assuming Jesse's going to be the first one that gets married. I mean, that's it. So who out of the sons is going to be the next one to get married?
So I believe that Braden will be next. Cole, I think the actual timeline is going to go Jesse, Braden, Cole divorce, Cole get remarried, Cole divorce, Cole get remarried, Cole get divorced, and then me.
Dude, that is great.
And the irony of that, it's going to be the same girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I appreciate y'all playing that game. That's one of my favorite games. Love that game.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say one thing, not to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Because saying it would be the same girl. There's a saying around the small town like Gallatin.
You don't lose your girlfriend, you just lose your turn.
Because
she always comes back around.
She may get your friends, but then she comes back, on a cycle.
Yeah.
So we always make fun of Cole because, him and all his buddies were like, so who's dating who now? Who's dating what?
Well, like, gosh, she'll be back in 4 months.
Yeah.
And is it all local girls too? I mean,
Yeah.
How does that work when it comes to dating around here? I mean, are y'all a big dating site type of crew, or you found yours on a TV show?
This is the tough thing about small towns is
we're talking dating with McBee's now.
That's right. Yeah, some dating advice.
Yeah.
Dating advice in small towns. It seems like all of the good ones get married and start a family at 20 years old in a small town. Or the other good ones that don't want to get married, they move to the city. So I am maybe this is hyperbole, so don't hold me to this. I don't want to be hated on for this too much, but it leaves your talent pool of potential dating, dating realm in the small town very small, especially when you hit 22 years old.
Totally agree. I come from a small town, so they're it's really hard to find that girl in a small town because dude, your best friend dated her. hey man, she might actually be your cousin. We like it's like that type of thing. It's like you gotta have some feelers out there when it comes to dating in a small town.
Yep.
With Stephen McBee.
That's right.
Great right there.
That's right.